So people want to work, they don't want programs. By and large, much to dismay of some people, people don't necessarily want programs. They want to build the ability to meet the needs that their family has. Mm-hmm. And if you were to ask a man, would you like to be supported by a particular program to help your family? You say, no, I'd like a job that gives me a living wage that I can pay what every other man can pay, or what every other family can pay. So we need to be concentrating, and I'm concentrating on trying to do just that.
So in the community, a lot was made during the campaign about community-police relations. I just want to ask you what your sense is. It seemed like things were actually sort of improving even in the last year of Bloomberg-Kelly. So how are you feeling about things now?
Now, that's funny because I actually am very optimistic about our new commissioner. I was a little bit standoffish because his history in the past hasn't been one that's been, some of the exchanges with communities of color haven't been great, both in the city, New York, and in California. So I was a little concerned that it would be more of the old. And it seems to be, so statistically, stop, question, and frisk is down, statistically, and anecdotally, it's down. Now, it's always higher in communities like mine and communities of color, but across the city, there seems to be a relaxed atmosphere in police community relations. Not where it should be, but it's better than it was last summer. Now, for me, unfortunately, I lost my precinct commander at the 81st Precinct, Juanita Holmes, got bumped up, and so she's at 1 PP. She was responsible for some of that decline. So, and my PSA 3 commander got a promotion, and she's going. So PSA 3, which covers the housing developments, was beginning to experience a better police community relations because of Inspector Obey. And the 81st, which covers a great part of Bed-Stuy, because of Inspector Holmes, was beginning to. So sometimes we can exacerbate a problem by the inconsistency of movement, right? So they had been stable because I think that Juanita Holmes had been there 4 years, which is kind of unheard of for the 8-1. And Inspector Obey had been there a couple of years. So there's a familiarity, there's a respect, there's a warmth that's developed. When there's a lot of movement, it's harder to do that. So I thought we were going to go into actually a decreased summer of negative police activity, and now I'm not sure because you got new people coming in right at the summertime when the most interactions take place. I'm a little concerned.
Okay. Have those roles been filled? Are there people in those positions?
Yes, actually, today I'm supposed to meet with the new inspector from the 8-1, who comes from the 8-8, which is only up the block. Okay. So there's talk that there'll be a continuity of service to some degree there. I don't know who the new inspector of PSA 3, which is a vital component, like the relationships in the housing. I have 8 housing developments in my district alone, which PSA 3 covers. That inspector or that commanding officer, without them, if they've got a contentious relationship in those 8 developments, it's going to be a very difficult summer.
So that's something to keep an eye on, and I'm
Absolutely.
sure, and you're in regular contact.
Yes.
With
When the dust settles in the next couple of weeks and everyone's into their roles, then we'll do our regular safety meeting, and we bring in all of the brass from that area and have a very frank discussion about what the policing methodology is going to be for the summer. My predecessor did that, and even as a district leader and a legislative policy analyst, I was privy to sitting in on those meetings, so I plan on absolutely continuing that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the time. It's good to hear about what's happening in your district and what you're trying to do around the city.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.